Hi, I'm Colin Dooley, 1895.
And I'm Tice Lear, 1868. Welcome to Tau Talk.
Hello everybody, my name is Shay Dingfelder, taught 1902, and I'm going to be your Brother High Row for this 2016 term. And this semester, we want to do things a little differently. Now I know in past semesters, we've had newsletters that have come out in the mail, and we don't think that it's given you, the alumni, or you, the parents, or even you guys out in the public, a view about how we live our lives inside our own chapter house. Now, hopefully this will give you guys a unique perspective looking through the eyes of the member. We're gonna have these bi-weekly videos come out just to show you guys what we're doing on a regular basis, because Tau Zeta has a lot of cool stuff happening that you guys definitely need to know about. Now, to give you guys a background about myself, I came from Issaquah High School. I was initiated about a year ago last spring, and I gotta tell you, this house has truly changed my life, and it's changed a lot of other guys in this house. And we're going to be interviewing members that hold positions, members that do not hold positions, from the whole top to the bottom spectrum, from the left side to the right side, guys that have this views about this thing and the other views about that thing. That's really the beauty of our house, that we're so diverse. And hopefully through Tau Talks this semester, we're gonna give you guys a unique perspective on not only the diversity of all the members, but you know, what they strive to do not only in this house but outside the house, academic especially, and some of the guys that are seniors that are ready to get jobs in the real world. Now, before we move further, we are going to dive into the Oval Office with our president, Doug McClellan, and get a State of the Union on our chapter and how we are going to really revolutionize the way that Tau Zeta operates this term.
And his room's always open. It's very inviting. So we're gonna see what he's doing. How you doing, Doug?
Hey, what's up?
We started the year off on pretty good terms. We had a retreat at the Huntley Lodge in Cleolum between the old members of our officers and their new officers, as well as the Cholo Club board. And so it was a kind of weekend retreat. We spent that whole time kind of building relationships between the new officers, the old officers, and then Cholo Club to kind of go into this year with some momentum and kind of make sure everyone was on the same page with their goals and kind of their ideas and pictures that they have. We had a meeting with Ryan Pauly, who's our legal advisor for the house, and he kind of went over with us kind of liabilities and stuff that we're gonna have to deal with and kind of what if scenarios, which is really beneficial, and we've been able to implement a lot of that now into our house. And we just got a ton of accolades from IFC as well as the WC school on our new risk management policy that we were able to implement. So Brendan Locke, who's our current risk manager, he's been doing really well on that kind of front, which has been really awesome for me as the president here, where I don't necessarily have to worry about that as much anymore. Goals they had coming out of that retreat is a better incorporation of alumni, and building that relationship and strengthening that bond between the undergrads and the graduate, I guess, yeah. And because we're going forward now into a capital campaign to renovate this new house, because we haven't had a renovation in 60-something years, and we're getting to a point now where we are in a position where we can and need a new house. So it's we're at a pivotal time right now where we do need to build and bolster that relationship so that we can, when the time comes, start asking for donations, which is going to be a big thing for the years. We're going to have a lot more alumni retreats, or not retreats, but events over here in Pullman, which would be fun, with a lot of side event story if you want to bring your kids or family members or something. There will be things where we'll have guys doing things and other things in the Pullman community where you can have your kids or parent or other family going and doing that if you don't necessarily want them around the house. And if you do want them around the house, we made a big kind of emphasis this year so far in keeping the house clean, and hired a bunch of outside contractors to make sure that if we do have something break or something goes wrong, it's fixed really quickly, which has been awesome, working with Jim King, the president of Tau Club, and really kind of implementing that and getting that going, which is great. The goal that has kind of come and gone and been focused on more or less in the past, but it's really kind of a forefront thought for us right now. So we're gonna have a big retreat here in the next couple months, where our whole chapter as well as our Tau Club are gonna meet and talk, and kind of big sharing of ideas and kind of personal talks, which would be great and help bolster the brotherhood of our house a little bit, and do a lot more events like that and various brotherhoods in our houses to increase the brotherhood as much as we can, to kind of foster that relationship between people. So that's kind of the big things we got.
Next, we'll talk with Austin Raynaud, our internal vice president, to see what his job is and how he likes living inside the chapter.
I'm Austin Raynaud. My Tau is 1883. I'm a member of the freshman class of 2014, fall semester. My position on Zeta is the internal vice president, which is beta of the house, second in charge, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
What's your favorite memory that you've had here so far?
I'm gonna go with the obvious one, but a true one. After the conclusion of the initiation week, finally knowing that all that hard work, the 7 weeks, everything had finally paid off. I was a member of the house, and it was like a new beginning. A new page was turning over, and a new chapter was starting for me.
So how many classes are you taking this semester?
I'm taking 5.
Yeah?
5 for 15 or 16 credits.
And what's your major?
Business marketing.
Nice.
So I'm in a lot of economic classes. I'm in accounting, business math, stuff like that.
Why did you run for beta in the house?
So when I was a junior in high school, I saw Keaton Gray, who was at the time the president of this house, and I looked up to that guy. Great inspiration, great role model. And I thought, wow, this guy's given so much back to the house at a young age. And ever since stepping foot in this house on August 16th, 2014, when we first came here, first time in the house, I wanted to be able to give everything back to this house that I could. So just by me taking a leadership role and doing all that I can for the house, kind of takes that pressure off a little bit and makes me feel like I've been giving back to an organization that's done so much for me.
Awesome. Good man. Now something you can often catch the members doing is playing some video games after a long day of classes. Let's see what they're doing out here in my room, actually. What's up, fellas?
Hey, what up, Jay?
How you doing? Why don't you guys introduce yourselves for the first Tau Talks?
Hey, I'm Derek. I'm 1875.
Tyler, 1892. Timmy, 1882.
Zach, 1930.
Hey, what you guys playing here today?
We like to, take some study breaks and play a little Mario Party on the side. So it's just how we're relaxing, just hanging out, chilling.
That's sweet, fellas. Thank you. Got my main man Cody here, doing his homework. How you doing, man?
Doing good, just doing some linear algebra,
Yeah? On a nice Sunday?
Yep, like to get it done before Monday.
Linear
chapter coming tomorrow maybe, so
nice.
get it done.
You say the house is a good place to do some homework?
Oh yeah, look at this environment. I mean, you can't deny this environment.
Something we do almost every weekend around the house is we have a big house clean, and that's where we strap on the gloves and we get to work, making our home nice and tidy. Well, that's all for Tau Talks, everybody. Make sure to check out every episode. We will be uploading them to lambda chi alpha wsu.org. Have a great week, everybody.